Hey guys, what's up? It's Arbor Gold here. I'm making this video because Burning Crusade was confirmed at BlizzCon this year. Now, you're going to see a lot of videos out there talking about all the updates and changes to Burning Crusade coming out, and I'm going to touch base on that a little bit. I'm not going to beat a dead horse though, so I'm not going to go into big details. I'm not going to share any big brain moments because I don't know if I have any, but I just want to talk about what these changes do mean for World of Warcraft in general. So Blood Elves, Indra and I are coming out early before the Dark Portal opens. So that means like it's going to be a pre-patch. You're going to be able to play these two races. You're going to be able to level them up to 60 before we can even go to Outlands. This is humongous for a multitude of reasons, but the big one is people won't be rushing these paladins on the hordes, these shamans on the alliance as soon as the gates open. Everyone's gonna actually be there ready to storm Outlands when we get a chance, which is really cool. I don't know if private servers did this. I never played on any, but I really like this idea. I think it does kind of take a lot of the pressure off people who want to play these races and want to play these classes, and I mean, there's nothing negative about this in my opinion. If you think of anything bad about this, please leave a comment. I would love to know, like, change my mind. And another big change is the Seal of Blood going to Alliance. This Blood Elf exclusive Paladin move was significant in Burning Crusade. It's so much better than any other seal for DPS that the counterpart Alliance get for Burning Crusade they don't even use. So the fact that Alliance is getting this really does even the playing field, but it also opens the door to a lot of people who don't want to play Blood Elves but still want to go try hard. I mean, these two changes I think actually show a really big philosophy change in the development team, where it's no longer, hey, we don't want to make any changes to this game, we're going to release it the way it was intended to now being, hey, we want to make improvements to the quality of life for our players. And this change in philosophy I think is so crucial for not only the longevity of this game, but like the community health. So right now we do know how the servers are going to work. You're either going to choose Azeroth forever, or you're going to go to the Burning Crusade. You're going to go to Outlands, you're going to go kick some ass, kill some demons, chew bubblegum. You know the story. We all know the story. Can't wait. I'm very excited. This is my favorite expansion. So, yes. But if you do choose to stay in Azeroth, you won't be able to go past Naxxramas. It's like the end of the game. That's what they're saying. And that's okay. I don't think we need a Vanilla Plus. I don't think that's really going to be possible. I mean, they've kind of already said they don't have like all the files and stuff, so I don't know if they could really do that well. But what I do see as a possibility, and I think something they should do, is new fresh servers for Classic WoW. And I do think they should introduce fresh Burning Crusade servers as well. That's a separate issue. I'll kind of touch base on that later. Fresh servers for Classic WoW would solve a lot of problems that a lot of people kind of have with the game. The first thing would be, one, go to WoW Classic, the subreddit. Scroll in it every couple days. You're going to see a post eventually. It's going to say, hey, is it too late for me to start playing? I understand where these people are coming from. This game does seem like, hey, I'm late to the party. I'm not going to be able to do anything, and I shouldn't play. Maybe I'll wait and see. But that's basically it. I don't feel like, I feel unmotivated to start making a character and playing that character to get to end game, which the end game is already being farmed, and yada yada yada. Anyway, those posts kind of are missing the point of what World of Warcraft is, and I think if you have to ask, am I coming too late to the game? Don't think that. I mean, this game has like so many expansions, you're never really coming late to the game, and Vanilla WoW is no different. It's not really the end game content being farmed, which is like signaling, hey, the game's over. It's like the journey for your characters. Now, don't get me wrong. You're going to see a lot less people leveling up and things like that, but it's not over. You're still going to get that experience. But I think this fresh rollout of servers would also show that we could like have these people feel comfortable coming back to the game, which would only increase the longevity of the game, because there's people who are currently playing who would love to play again and restart and do a new server and just re-experience the like the reopening of Azeroth. Who wouldn't want that? I mean, I would love to do that. Another thing, though, that I think they should do is these reopenings should be like on a seasonal, or a yearly thing. Like, it doesn't take forever for these 5 phases to come out. Actually, kind of a short amount of time. It took them like a year and a half, a little bit less, a little bit more. I'm not quite sure. I could look it up, but I didn't. And so Blizzard could have these rollouts be a continuous thing. But something they can do, and something they should do, is more changes. if they make some changes to the game, like for example, make some bosses harder, things like that, it's like small, big changes is what I'm calling them, because they are small changes, but they have a significant impact to the game. It not only makes the game fresh, it makes it more fun. Because when you do look at the content, is that the game is a little easy. It's not hard. It's very simple stuff. And I mean, you can look at Naxxramas and say, hey, that's complicated content and people are struggling with it. I would agree with that. I mean, and I think more things should be like that. It should be a bit harder. And I think if we adopt this some change philosophy, we can make this work. And I'm not saying, hey, add heroic, add mythic difficulties. I don't know if we need that. I don't think so. I just think one difficulty is enough. I think just some tweaks, and that's all you need to do. Maybe some class changes. I mean, nothing too wild, but just small little things. Quality of life, stuff like that. You know, like, I don't know if that would ruin the game. You know, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. But I think that would really change a lot. You know what I mean? When you think, what's the biggest thing for an MMORPG? It's what keeps it going. You know, it's a train. And as soon as you run out of coal, the train's going to stop, and no one's going to get to their station, and people aren't going to book any more tickets. But something else they could tackle would be the world bus. I mean, that is something you can type into Google, and it's a lot of smarter people complaining about it than me. So with this new philosophy, it's pretty exciting. I mean, sure, there are some negative-looking changes coming. If you like what I'm saying, if you like what I'm talking about, please give me a like, give me a follow, give me a comment. I would love your feedback. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for listening. This is Arbor Gold. Please have a great night, have a great day, and stay safe out there, guys. Thank you so much.